Why was it set so low? I still don't get why it was set so low. Why isn't he working to support these 3 children?
Right now, it shows that Mr. Martinez is paid ahead, but the state is alleging some of these payments are fraudulent.
This is a motion to modification of child support and motion to confirm arrears. There are 3 children in this case, and Mrs. Denise Perez is present. Marcos Martinez, okay, you say he was not here, so he failed to appear. What do we show
Yes,
on
sir.
service?
He was served on or about December 30th, 2022, and that executed citation was filed on or about January 13th of this year.
Right, he is not present. He has defaulted, and it's a motion to modify. Back in 2018, he was ordered to pay $154 beginning November 1st. He was also ordered to pay medical support of $27, and we're talking well, 3.5 years ago approximately, and up to now at the time of filing he has no arrears. At the time of filing, I don't know what's happened since October of last year, but he has no arrears alleged at that time. So go ahead and proceed, State.
Yes, Your Honor. Can Ms. Perez be sworn?
Yes, Ms. Pettis, raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear testimony you're about to give shall be truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. State's gonna ask you some questions. Go ahead, State.
Ms. Perez, if you would please state your name.
Denise Perez?
And you're the mother of the children in this case, is that correct?
Yes.
And I'm going to show you the pay record in this case, okay? So let me know when you can see it. Can you see the pay record?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
I'm sorry? You kind of broke in and out.
I think you froze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did, ma'am. He's gonna have to get back on.
I apologize, Your Honor. I cut
Oh.
out. The internet's not acting quite right. So I couldn't hear your answer, Ms. Perez. Did that sound about right to you?
I'm sorry. I didn't hear anything you said. The last thing I heard you say was, do you see the paper?
Okay. I apologize. Well, you can see the pay record that I'm sharing now.
Yes.
And it shows that you've been getting weekly payments pretty consistently. Does that sound
Yeah.
about right?
Mhm.
Okay. Now you see how some are different amounts and they come out within the same couple days of each other.
Mhm.
So right now it shows that Mr. Martinez is paid ahead, but the state is alleging some of these payments are fraudulent. So are you opposed to us offering the exhibit into evidence at this time?
No.
We'd offer the pay record as State's Exhibit A.
It'll be omitted and referred to as Exhibit A.
And Your Honor, we would ask for a zero judgment as of February 28th of this year, as we've got multiple payments from different places. And this is just one example where you see there's an 80 within a few days.
So as of what date are you asking, counsel?
And before that, well, as of February 28th of this year, a zero judgment rather than giving him any credit for the future pay amount that it
So
shows.
that's as of 2/28, he has a 0 arrears.
Yes, Your Honor.
A 0 based on Social Security fraud. Okay.
And Ms. Perez, you were not aware of where Mr. Martinez is currently, is that correct?
No, I do not.
Okay, but in speaking with our office, you've come to understand that Mr. Martinez is in prison. He's in TDCJ.
Yes.
Okay, so I talked to you actually about what we do. We modify the child support to 0 until he's released, basically, and you understand that's why we're here today.
Yes.
Now, we also have a request for a non-disclosure, where you don't have to put your name, your address, your phone number, or your employer within the court order. Are there issues between you and Mr. Martinez?
Previously in the past, there was domestic violence when we were together before we separated. So that's the reason.
And ma'am, has he visited the children since this order was entered back in 2018?
He hasn't seen the children, and I think my youngest son is 7 years old. So he last saw him when he was like 2 months old.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
And how about the oldest, Desiree and Daniel? They were they raised with their daddy?
In and out of their lives, sir.
In and out, but he was in their lives. And do you know why he's in jail?
No, I do not. I haven't spoken to him in years.
Years. Okay, well, that's his fault. And can you tell me why child support was set so little for 3 children, 154?
I'm not really too sure. He doesn't want to look for a job, and they just use his Social Security.
But you don't know why it was set at 154?
No, I do not.
Your Honor, I think is because his only income was Social Security. So he, that it's one of those cases where he may have worked on the side, but his only provable income was Social Security.
Right.
So some type of disability or children get something or what?
Well, it's
No,
not. It's
they don't
not.
get-
Are you breaking up very bad, counsel?
Yes, sir. I apologize. I tried switching my internet provider.
Okay, but it's
from-
150, but 154, why was it set so low? I still don't get why it was set so low. Why isn't he working to support these 3 children?
He was getting like 600 or some odd dollars in Social Security, so that's what the court based it off of, I think.
Again, I don't, it's been a while, yeah. I don't
And
know.
then I show that he's so to answer the court's question, he's in with for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and his expected release is not till 2031.
So you see, so, all right, so you see what's happened at this time, Mrs. Perez?
Yes.
The child support is just increasing, even at 120, 154, it's increasing, and he has no income right now, and that's his own fault. But he does have no income, and hopefully when it gets out, they can bring it here and see why it shouldn't be increased. But we'll see what happens in 2031. He's gonna be in jail quite a while. For the time being, child support and medical support will be modified to 0, effective on 3/1 until the first day of the 3rd month after he gets out. Then the child support will be reinstated. Okay, he'll have the obligation once he gets out, and by that time, the state may bring him in to modify to increase it at that time, depending on what happens. But for right now, that's the order of the court as far as the child support. He is behind child support, and I mean, well, he is not behind because of Social Security fraud. So he has no arrears as of 2/28. No arrears. Court costs will be waived. Obviously, it's brought on his behalf because he's in custody. So court costs are waived. If there's any balances, let execution issue.
Yes, Your Honor.
If
And then the non-disclosure.
non-disclosure be granted. She has some concerns about her safety, the fact that there was some violence in her relationship. So non-disclosure is authorized.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, and the charge that he has pending is aggravated assault.
It's a violent offense also. Okay, but for those reasons, non-disclosure is authorized. He hasn't looked for his children since for a substantial period of time, and when he gets out, he's gonna have to come to court and remedy that if he really wants to do that, but that's up to him. Is there anything else, Ms. Pettis?
No, that's it.
That's the order. You receive order writing within 30 days, ma'am. Thank you for having appeared this morning. Next case.
I don't have $20,000. I mean, I have like, $50 till I get paid on 15th. So, I mean, it's just going to put me in debt. I don't think I should have to pay him $20,000 when I've been financially supporting my daughters this whole time. He makes 3 times as much money as I do. And all of a sudden, he wants child support, and that's fine. But I don't have the means to pay him 19,000 whatever dollars just because they want to go back when our son turned 18.